Hello everyone, how are you doing today? It's going to be hot and sticky here. We had a couple nice days after the storm, but I wanted to move this mint plant and I thought, oh, it's getting late in the day, but where I'm going to move it to is shady, so I think it'll be okay. It's shady right now, and I don't think it's gonna hurt that chocolate mint that much. I was picking weeds the other day and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all the catnip, so I just left it. I may just put some in bags or dry some and see if people want some of it, because I have a lot of catnip this year. And I do want to cut back this catnip because it's so big and it's got a lot of blooms on it, and I really don't want to spread it in here too much because then I'll have to pull it. So I'm going to cut it back and save the seed. I'll save the tops and let it go ahead and dry, and then I'll have seed for next year if I even need it. But usually every year when these pots start growing, I usually add some more seed to it. Look, I have a whole patch here too over my penny. So I have so much, I'll just have to go ahead and pick it and put it away in the freezer. But I have quite a bit in the freezer now too, so I may just pick it, let it dry, and then see if anybody wants it at the garage sale. A lot of people have cats, so they may like it. So anyway, let me get started. I need to get my stuff, and I'm going to make this sweet and easy for you. So let's do this. See where all these feeders are going? They're going everywhere. So I need a spot where it can just do its thing itself. So I want to pull the mulch back to see where all their little roots are. That one looks like it's rotted. And that's no big deal because it'll grow. It's just amazing how much it'll grow. I want to get down kind of deep, get the dirt with it. I always do that. Oh, it's farther along than I thought. Look at all the feeders that put out. Yes, it's a very aggressive grower, but I love it. It smells so good, and you can use it in teas and coffees and anything that you like chocolate mint in. These are all edible, so it's kind of like my yarrow. Is this it? I'm not sure what that is. That almost looks like an impatient, so I may put it in here. Maybe I'll put it in here and see if it'll grow back. Let me go get some potting soil to help it in there. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's an impatient. It looks just like one, and I have several impatiens around here that they could have easily dropped off some seed for me. So let's just put a little potting soil in with this clay-like dirt and see if she'll take and grow back. She got some pretty good roots on her. This goes with my chocolate herb. I'll put it in my pocket so I don't lose it. I'll wet that down a little bit. Okay, I don't think she got too disturbed. Okay, let's take this over to its new home. ahead and pull up some of these, some of this catnip. I can take it in and dry it. And if more catnip comes up, it can just grow together. But I kind of want to put it in the middle because it goes every which way. So we're just going to pull some of this back. We put some dirt around here, some good dirt around here. I think I'll get let me get my spade, and we'll make it quick. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get the stands and stand her up a little bit so she's not laying on the ground. And that way it'll train her to stand up. And then once she does, I'll just take the stands off and just let her do her thing. But I found that you don't have to keep your plants in stands all the time. Forever. It's not a forever thing. Once they get trained to stand up, you can take the stands off of most things. Okay, pretty much every plant that I put stands on to train them to stand up, I've been able to take the stands off. Just like my dahlias, they got blew over from the storm. I can give them a few days, maybe a week or so, or two, and then I can take them stands off and let them do their thing. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put her in a stand, and she has so many feeders. I'm not going to get them all in the ground, I don't think. That's all right. I'll just stand her up a little bit here. And where's my other one? I know I had two. There it is. There it goes. And I'll just put one back here just for the sake of it. There. Isn't she pretty? She's really pretty. She's a really pretty plant. And it'll have its own space back here. She can grow all she wants until she starts getting out here, and then I'll chop her back a little bit and maybe give some of my friends some of it. But I've had mint before, and it'll go crazy. So you just gotta maintain it just like everything else. So, but I had a lot of other things over there. My mom's, and lavender, and I didn't want him getting disturbed. You want some kitty nip? Want some kitty nip? There you go. What's your claws? You don't need to claw Mommy for it. Mommy will give it to you. Kitties love that kitty nip, and it's so good for them. It's good for their digestive system. It's good for their tummy. All right, what else was I going to do today? That went quick. Easy peasy on a hot day. I'm just going to sit this here right now so I don't forget. I made a couple bouquets yesterday, and let me tell you something. I am not a formal person. I will probably never ever have a formal garden. I like things kind of wild and farm-like, natural. I like it to grow natural and just let the plants do their thing. You know, it's like these cosmos. Yeah, I was upset that I couldn't have a really pretty show of cosmos, but a lot of them are laying down and they're rooting. That whole stem is a root system. They can root to it. It's just like a tomato. You can lay a tomato plant sideways and that whole stem will root. You can rent it's the little fuzzies on there. Them are all roots. And also same with cosmos. I don't know if they really have, but see this one? it's getting roots down there. It's got roots attaching to the ground, and it's going to grow right back up. And so that's why I left a lot of them on the ground. I'm like, just let them come back up. See, this one's coming back up. It's not rooted to the ground, but maybe if I get it closer to the ground, it will. But yes, they will grow roots on them on the side. So I'll just leave them here. Leave them here and see what they do. These, I don't know. I may just, some of the real dead ones, like this one, that one's dead. It's just completely dead. It's time to spray again. I seen the ants are coming back. And look at this. Oh, let's go see how my emery Paul, that's an emery Paul one that I moved. And after that rain, she just shooted up. She sat there stagnant for so long when I moved her. And now she's rooted in and she's ready to go. She's ready to grow. Anyway, let's go see what emery Paul has done. Not yet. Not yet. But she's about to. Her little leaf petals are starting to come out. So she'll be coming out soon. And there's 2 of them. That'll be really pretty. I can't wait to see what it looks like. I haven't had one of hers yet, at the emery Paul. I haven't seen one of those yet. Yeah, these aren't as pretty as what they were. They got twisted around a lot the other night. Look how pretty. She is so pretty. That's the Lazarus. This one got pushed back a little bit, but it's doing fine. I'll just leave it. I think this isn't blooming because it's not getting enough sun. Look at my asters. Aren't they so pretty? Get purple and yellow and pink. Kind of a hot pink. Very pretty. Oh, look at this one. This is a zinnia. And I've never seen a zinnia like that. Oh, look at that. How cool. That's gonna be pretty. It finally came out. It's gonna be really pretty. It came in my zinnia pack of seeds. So I'm assuming it's a zinnia of some sort. And this one too. Because I put zinnias all through here. And then this is taking its time because it's getting shaded too much. But it's the helichrysum. But it'll come out. Just wait till this fall. I'm going to have a pretty flower garden just because it's shaded. But pretty soon this mimosa tree will come out and it'll bring a lot more sun in here. So I'm trying to brace for that. But we do need it on the garden really badly. So we've had a few tomatoes from the garden. They are just fantastic. They are so good. And the beans and the peppers, they're all doing so well. I had my first fooled you jalapeno pepper and I can eat it. I can eat it. I ate it last night. I just cut it in half, took the seeds out. I kept the seeds and to dry, and we'll see if I can plant more with them. And it was good. It was a jalapeno with no hot. I can't do hot. I just can't. I love the taste of it. It gives off a good flavor, but oh, my mouth is just too tender. And I think these are getting ate on again, so I'm going to need to get some spray out here. Yeah, we've got probably a lot of loose limbs up in the trees that are stuck up there and they'll be coming down for the next couple weeks, and I'll have to pick up sticks every day pretty much because they get stuck up in the trees and then the wind blows a certain way and it'll knock them down. So anyway, it's hot today. It's going to be really hot. So I'm not going to be doing too much outside. I'll just take a quick walk around. Look how much my hibiscus is bushing out. Oh, I wish I could plant her in the ground. Oh, these need to be trimmed up so they can reflush again. Oh, they're getting ate on. My Laguardia, looky there. Look how pretty those are. That's going to be really pretty up against the red house. And these, they're shaken up a little bit, but I think they'll be okay. They got shoved over, but look, they're doing good. They've got a lot of new growth. See what else I have. Everything is just the same up here. It's just doing just fine. And oh, looks like I got my cat food. Oh, look at the bells. Or the grape, what is it? It's called Catalina Gilded Grape. I need a little stand in the middle to put her on to be able to see her over the bushes. Yeah, everything's looking good in here. They just got twisted and they're muddy, and when I water this again, I pulled them up out of the mud, but when I water again, I'll make sure I get the dirt and stuff off of their leaves. I may do that this evening. My hydrangea's doing really good. She liked the water, I know that. So did the lamb's ear. And these are still a little crooked, but I'm gonna go ahead and harvest this, and maybe just leave that one, and go ahead and harvest this because he's knocked over pretty bad, and I don't have any more stands. Oh, is it? See, this one's getting good sun, and it's got a bud on it. Wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful. It's gonna start putting off some pretty blooms for the hummingbirds and the hummingbirds and the butterflies. Yay. As long as my kitties stay inside, they'll have a choice of whatever in my garden. Alright, you guys, that's it for today. It's hot. It is hot, and I'll see you in the next video. You all have a wonderful day. I hope your gardens are all doing wonderful, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. You have it. Whew, it's hot. I want to sit outside so bad. I don't like getting stuck inside, but oh, it's hot. I think I'm going to go drench my feet and face in the hose. But there, I got that done. I needed to get rid of some of that catnip growing all around. So this will dry up, and it won't even be half that. It'll be so minute. It'll seem like not very much, but that's alright. I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow or the next day when it gets all dried out, because it won't take time. Usually it'll dry up overnight. So we'll see. Alright? See you later, you guys.